I am JB Bryan, the President and Chief Investment Officer at JB Bryan Financial Group, the home of AfroEconomics, my registered investment advisory firm that I started in 1995. Can you believe it? Yes, 1995, I started JB Bryan Financial Group, and AfroEconomics is a strategic financial management program designed for the advancement of Black wealth. Now, that is a financial mission statement. AfroEconomics, a strategic financial management program designed for the advancement of Black wealth in America and abroad. So, definitely, as we discuss financial mission statements, that's what I want you to have for the Jones family, for the Smith family, for the Bryan family, for whatever the name of your beautiful family is. Establish a name, a mission, a financial mission statement. Your family deserves it. We all need it. It keeps us on track. It helps us make decisions. It keeps us on course, and it keeps money in our family for hundreds of years after today. It is possible. The first principle, look here, the first principle of AfroEconomics. Hopefully you have the book. And please take advantage of the bookstore right at AfroEconomics.com. The first principle, legacy, legacy, legacy. You're establishing your why, setting up why it's important to you to continue to keep going. That first principle, Sankofa, AfroEconomics, Sankofa symbol, Sankofa. This is the trophy for the AfroEconomics Member of the Year. That indeed we have a commitment to legacy, so that all of the effort, everything that you do, all of these discussions, these nights of listening to these things, going through the financial plan, joining, making that investment is about that principle of legacy, that establishing your why, establishing your family financial mission statement. This is probably one of the most important things that you could do for yourself. And people could live their entire lifetime and never establish a financial mission statement. Now, I would say that there's not a wealthy person on the planet who does not have a financial mission statement. If it was nothing else but avoid debt and increase my wealth, right? They have it, they just never wrote it down. But I want us to take that extra step of making sure that we write it down, so that that will increase the chances of generational wealth. You would be amazed at the large number of wealth in families that has disappeared by the second generation. It is actually rare for us to see second and third and fourth generation of money, because people don't have financial mission statements. And unfortunately, even the wealthy like you don't sit down and talk to the other generations below them about their particular financial values, how they got where they are, and how this wealth in this family can be maintained and grow through the years. So people inherit and they spend the money. They're not committed to the financial betterment of the family for generation after generation after generation. But if you have, when you have, and you will have your financial mission statement, it will be done. So I have here, your financial mission statement is your complete affirmation of what you must accomplish financially. Not just want or desire, but what you must have. Your standard, your financial standards are set by your family financial mission statement. Your family could be just you. Your family could be you and your child. Your family could be you and your husband, your wife. You know what I mean? Your family is what you decide what your family is. You know, but your family needs to agree and to talk about it. So one of my first suggestions is to just get your mindset together about what your financial value system is, what your vision is, what your plan is, like, especially if you have to make financial decisions with someone else. You're making these financial decisions together. You need to talk about it together before you just go and write it down. Because the problem there will be that you establish a statement, but not everyone has bought into it. Not everyone is in it. Everybody needs this statement. Your family financial statement needs to have a little bit of all of you in it, right? It should have some of the energy of the kids, some of the aggressiveness or conservativeness of the wife, and some of the structure and dominance or whatever of the husband. It should have all of you all wrapped up in that statement, so that it gets what makes your family work is what will make that financial mission statement work. But if you don't communicate and get the mindset of it right, then it will just end up being, just a board, just something like, those vision boards that they talk about, the vision boards that, that the vision board really doesn't mean anything if the person hasn't really established a particular mindset that goes with that. Like, that's nice, but I believe that a vision statement takes it to the next level. Because the vision board to me is confusing. You know what I'm saying? It's about like my website, right? But you have no click through, right? But and everything on that website is connected into one vision of building a complete financial house for a person. Insurance, click. Books, click. Workshop, click. This, click. All connected to that one thing. But your vision board, what? And you're talking about you and your husband and your kids and all of y'all, and then you just have your vision board? Oh, come on. So we want to get our mindset together. We want to do this together because we understand that the power behind AfroEconomics financial health for your family is communication. Communication. So establish also, as a second point, establish that we've got the mindset. That's the first thing. We're getting the mindset. We're not writing anything. We're just sitting around. We're talking about, number one, okay? Views, goals, plans, vision, the thoughts of each and every one of you that are included in your family financial decisions. A second point is to establish where you want to be. Where you want to be. You might be where you want to be. Then your plan, your vision is like, how we're going to keep this. Look, we just got all our debts paid off and we ain't going back, girlfriend. Whatever it is, express it. And then a third point is determine how you will get there. So we said that we got our mindset, we're establishing where we want to be, and then we want to determine how you will get there. Right? So you're sitting down, talking to your husband, you know what I'm saying? And we're like, this is everything. Hey, baby, we got it all good. This is how we're going to get there. And that might entail a fourth point of being mindful of how much money you actually have. Because, it's a finite amount of how much money you actually have flowing in to the family on a given month for most of you, right? Unless both of you own your business and you don't know. But in business, a big challenge is to set up a budget because you don't know exactly how much is going to be actually generating every month. You set up your salary, and if the business isn't there, who's going to miss out? You're going to miss out. So what I say, as business owners, we have to make sure that we make a commitment to keeping our debts low, because that more debts you have, the more finite bills you have, the more finite money you need to create, and you don't have finite money. We don't have it. We do not know for sure if that customer is going to be yours tomorrow or not. if that particular deal, if that contract's going to be renewed, whatever the situation, keep the debt low to keep your stress low, to keep your health strong, to keep you financially, mentally, physically fit, happy, peaceful. Lose the stress, indeed, right? So, be mindful of what amount of money you have, or what is your income, or what is your budget, spending plan, whatever we need to get together, your financial resources. You need to know what you have available to be included in this beautiful financial mission statement that we're determining how much money do we have to include in this plan that we're putting into place, what we're saying we're going to do. So this decision-making process will include setting up priorities for what we're going to spend the certain amount of money that we have coming into the household, correct? And then I put down like some examples, like huge house or luxury car. Some people can't have both and accomplish whatever that particular financial goal that you might have. Your financial goal may be that I want a huge house and a luxury car. But then you might have a spouse who says, I want to also have a huge savings. So you've got this finite amount of money coming in. Do you have enough money coming in, Mr. Berry, that will cover a luxury car and a huge house? Does it? Doesn't, Ms. Hill? So then a second point is we're talking about being mindful of the finite amount of money that we have coming in as we're establishing our financial mission statement. What about a luxury car versus financial independence, right? And will your luxury car allow you to still become financially independent? And your financial independence might mean that you need to be acquiring assets that will create income for you that will allow you to be financially independent, right? So another example, gambling, taking gambling trips, throwing away money, doing a lot of lottery. I've known people that have spent like $500 a week on lottery tickets versus paying off debts. So we have to make sure that we realize what you got a certain amount of money coming in. How are you spending that money? And that has to be put into your financial mission statement. Wow. Yes, that's scary, but that is true. I have seen huge amount of money being spent out of households making great income on lotto opportunity, in hopes of winning the lotto. And then, so a fifth point is your financial mission statement should address many of the principles of AfroEconomics. Now, we have 10 principles of AfroEconomics. I'm saying that your financial mission statement should address at least these four that I have. First principle, it should include your financial mission statement should address your legacy, your why, your purpose. The second principle should be included of being financially independent, self-reliant. The second principle. The fifth principle of the soul of your money, your relationship with your wealth and God, and bringing integrity in how you do things, how this money is going to be acquired, how you will improve your wealth, the choices that you will make. Now, that might not be included in the statement as much as it's in how you accomplish that particular goal, So definitely bring integrity, bring God into how you establish your wealth for your family, how your financial mission statement is accomplished. And the ninth principle of AfroEconomics, determination. You got to have the determination, the discipline to make the statement true to you, or it'll just be words, that it is possible. So it might be like this. Let's see, here's a sample. I want to build, this is a sample financial mission statement. I want to build, we shouldn't say it like that. The financial mission statement: to build generational wealth through a commitment to excellence in business and strategic financial planning, focusing on asset development and building wealth for the long term. Or to eliminate debt by the year blah blah 2020, say, by aggressively making extra payments to everyone I owe while maintaining a good life. You know, these are possibilities. These are things that I want you to think about. Now, 6th point, it's vital to write your financial mission statement down. It's vital to make your financial mission statement a statement, not just a vision, not just a thought, not just not just something that you're going to get to, but to make it real. You know, not just a group of words, but a complete sentence, statement, paragraph, a complete statement. You know, make it. And then a 9th point is be flexible. Just because tonight you say, oh, my financial mission statement is to, eliminate debt. It could be that you have that for the next 2 years. You get to the end of the 2 years, and then all of a sudden, Barbara, then your debts are all paid off. You have another one. We established, well, how are you going to teach one about paying off all my debts? You have no debts. You graduated from that. So we do another one. That's why I believe that having the AfroEconomics membership is not like a crisis plan. It's a development plan. Like, it is a lifestyle plan. It is your commitment to making sure that your family is always moving and progressing financially in all of the principles of AfroEconomics, down to how your health is connected to your wealth, and that might be, someone's financial mission statement, that I want to get rid of my debts so that I can reduce my stress and increase my health, because the majority of chronic illnesses are connected to financial stress. Not even a lie. True. And when a person has less wealth, they are more likely to be less healthy than a person who actually is wealthier. It's not fair. And in order for us to change that, for the generations to come, we have to give them something that we didn't have. We have to give them, when I got out of college, all I had was a loan. It sounds like the Temptations. I should write that song. When I got out of college, all I had was a loan. He said, y'all don't even know it. College was expensive. Oh, anyway, I can't say it, but that's funny. But But we need to have generations that get out of school without loans, that they can come out of school with actually having family assets, have it at least at zero. You get out of school, you got loans, your net worth, your wealth is negative. That's negative already. We're talking about people with multiple degrees with negative wealth of a negative 200,000 because of school loans. So I say you a mess. Write that song, right? I should write it for Jay Anthony. College was expensive. Nah. And the final point is to, when you establish your financial mission statement, use it. Use your financial mission statement. Situations will come up. Your mission statement will indeed, Ms. Hill, keep you on course. You say, this is what's important to me. And then someone calls up and they say, hey, we got this property. Somebody's about to lose it, And then you look and you go, I just said my financial mission statement says I've got to get these debts paid off. And they go, I'm telling you, this purchase is a lifetime opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifetime opportunity for you because they eat They pay off their bills by you spending that money. You know? So you have your financial mission statement will help you make decisions that are best for your mission. There might be someone else whose financial mission statement is to acquire properties that can increase potential income sources through using real estate. That could be their financial mission statement. So you're blocking their blessing because it's not what you have set for you and your family. So when your family sits down and they say, this is our financial mission statement, then by you having that will cut out the argument, cut out the frustration. Don't even whine about it. Now, okay, I did say be flexible. Let's be flexible. But you at the same time, I'm saying you have to be determined to stick to it. You don't have to be flexible. I'm talking about be flexible like you've already accomplished this thing that you've set out. You know this is important. Now you can be flexible about what your next step is. But don't be very careful when you go off track from your financial statement, your financial mission statement. There's a space where you're not being flexible. You just gave up on your dream. You just gave up on your financial mission statement. You know, there's a difference. So be careful. Be careful. Thank you all so much. Thank you for your comments. Thank you. Just thank you. My email is jb@jbbryan.com. If you have any questions, don't forget to get your copy of the book, AfroEconomics.com. Don't forget the Black Business Summit. Go to theblackbusinesssummit.com. It is in New York on September 22nd. If you would like a free ticket, please email me after seeing this at jb@jbbryan.com. It's 10 Times Square, 1441 Broadway. At our office, if the participation in our members come out strong, we will have to move it to another place because all of our members get in absolutely free. It's about entrepreneurship. The Black Business Summit, we cover everything. The press release is coming out next week, and I definitely appreciate you all. I did not chat because I was taking notes. Great, Jim. Oh, thank you, Wise Counsel. Hashtag my_wise_counsel. Thank you. You are a blessing as well, Wise Counsel. You are a blessing, and I appreciate it. And I'm glad that I could be a wise counsel to you and to all of you out there. And then for additional financial empowerment, check me out on Sunday. Check out the YouTube channel, AfroEconomics with JB Bryan. And then there's thank you, HP. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're a great person. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful weekend. It's the middle. The week's almost over. And I will talk to you all. I don't know. I'm going to see how our participation flows on Father's Day. And but most importantly, I want all of our fathers to know how much that you are needed, how much we appreciate all that you do. I lost my father this year, March 1st, and I just thank God for having him so many years. He was a wonderful father. So appreciate your father if he's still here. Thank you. God bless y'all. Talk to you soon. Have a good night.